What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. What goes up must come down. Those are the laws of gravity. You do not stay on the top for long, and when people see that you are the king, people come for the king, and the king of beers has now fallen. Ladies and gentlemen, announcing breaking news this very second. We saw this article and recorded it immediately, published a couple seconds ago. Salud! Modelo Especial dethrones Bud Light as America's #1 selling beer after 22 years. Officially, according to industry beer data. Sales up 15% on last year. Boycotting boozers turn their back on Bud Light after Dylan Mulvaney disaster. Modelo Especial has topped Bud Light. Have you drank a Modelo Especial? Have you ever drank one? I can't say that I have. I don't do a ton of drinking these days, but if I'm reaching for something, it's not a Modelo Especial, but this is a super popular beer. It's made in Mexico. We're going to talk about the beer, where it comes from, and how this is this story is a little bit strange. The brewer recorded $333 million in sales for the 4 weeks ending in May 28th, compared to Bud's $297 million. This now makes it the top-selling beer in America. Bud Light's parent company, Anheuser-Busch, has seen a market cap value plummet. $30 billion bucks, just $30 billion. That's what Dylan Mulvaney cost him, the destroyer of brands. Modelo Especial has now dethroned Bud Light, top-selling beer in America. Bud Light's $279 million, 22% fall in sales. Anheuser-Busch parent company, the parent company of Modelo Especial, has seen market cap value plummet. This is the first time since 2001 that Bud Light has not been the top spot, dethroning its sister brand Budweiser. That's what happened in 2001. So Bud Light, in the, everyone get healthy and drink healthy beer because beer's great for you. No, it's not. No, it's not. But nonetheless, the marketing worked, and so Bud Light dethroned Budweiser in 2001, and now, I don't know who you are, but hey, this lady's sitting out here watching her bird feeders in the middle of the desert, drinking a Modelo Especial. She's in the desert. Don't want to know what you're drinking. Don't want to know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is huge news. Huge news. It shows how powerful we are, obviously, as a movement. It shows that you cannot betray your paying customer and expect them to continue to pay you. And it shows, more importantly, that there's some sanity left in the world. Modelo Especial is brewed in Mexico. It exports beer to most countries around the world. It includes Corona, Modelo, and Pacifico. These are, of course, very popular beers. These are very famous beers. I have had Coronas. I don't know if I've drank Modelo Especials, but I've enjoyed Coronas, right? You go to the beach, you get a Corona, right? That's the advertising. However, there is a little bit of a glitch in the matrix here, which we found when we were researching Modelo Especial. As you can see here, here's what's brewed here in Oaxaca, Mexico. Oaxaca, Mexico. They make Corona. A little bit of a problem here, however. Anheuser-Busch, InBev, owns 50% of the company. So, as a result, the company's brands made in Mexico by an unrelated company in the United States, Grupo Modelo, owns and distributes this constellation of brands. InBev, the company that owns Anheuser-Busch, which is Belgium-based, Europeans, these guys own it everywhere else in the world. So what does that mean? Well, it means that the loss of Bud Light as a brand, which is, of course, obviously very bad for Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch, isn't really a major loss to the parent company. LOL. Ha ha ha. They're laughing all the way to the bank. Because InBev now has the two top spots. You can see here the increase in revenue, $7 billion. Revenue is skyrocketing. Number of employees, 40,000. Same company. Founded 100 years ago in Mexico City, Mexico. So it's the same company. This is globalism. This is monopolistic, market, capital, globalists that could just control everything. So that's sad. It revitalizes our demand for, look at this. The Bud Light brand is literally on their homepage. You see this? Grupo Modelo. Here's the homepage. Here, let's click to English, see if it'll translate. Bud Light is sitting on their homepage as what they make. They actually make Bud Light when they're distributing it in Mexico, presumably. Yeah, here's what they make. Look at this. Bud Light's on there. Corona, Modelo. Look at that. Barrilito. I'd like to try that. Yep, this is why we can't have nice things. And some of the, of course, like, Busch Light, Belgian brands, Guinness. Everyone is colluding against us. I don't care. Bud Light must suffer. This is about the principle, ladies and gentlemen. So here's Bud Light sitting at a store. Wall of Bud Light. This is what it looks like across America. The brand won't come back. They have released ads. They released a Father's Day ad that's getting ratioed right now. We did a video on that. We'll link it at the end of the video. The Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. and Sr. Under normal circumstances, this would be seen as a great ad, but it is not a great ad. They're going total desperate now. They're trying to save their tails, and it's not working. They're wrapping their brand in the flag. Aluminum bottles will show a camouflage print and support of children scholarships for fallen American service members. But, hey, question for you. What exactly were you doing before you hired Dylan Mulvaney? Were you giving scholarships to the children of slain soldiers? No, you were not. So it just comes off as virtue signaling from these scumbags. Bud Light VP, who lost her job, says she can't talk about it. So they're silencing Alyssa Heinerscheid, the person who, of course, hired the firm that hired Mulvaney. Her friend saying she can't talk about it. Here's the quote. The friend said she's not supposed to talk about it. She can't, before being whisked away, according to the Daily Mail. Look at that. Isn't this the perfect? Isn't it the perfect group of people that you expected? When you heard the brand Budweiser, isn't this exactly the people that you expected? The like worrying, panicked, Xanax rattling around in their purses, sleep deprived Chardonnay moms that you expected to be in charge of these actual brands. Oh man. There's your problem, ladies and gentlemen. There's your problem. Budweiser nor Bud Light have tweeted since the fiasco. Just one tweet, April 14th, that got ratioed into the Sun, 32,000 replies. Bud Light now is running out of time, and they may be off shelves forever. Because, listen, grocery shelf spacing isn't free. If it doesn't sell, they'll just move your product away and not order anymore. That's how grocery stores work. They got to make money too. Your product has to sell for them to make the money. Bud Light sales are so bad it could lose shelf space in stores nationwide. Yep. Because when you go beep beep and you buy something, that's how the grocery store makes money. If there's no beep beep, if no one's buying the product, you're done. So ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Bud Light is done. Officially. They are officially now lost their top spot. King of beers? No longer. The king has fallen. And it's because of you. And it's because of me. And even though a lot of these companies are owned by these massive global conglomerates and so forth, I still think that we're making our point. And we're making it very, very well. God bless you. I don't think Modelo is going to go woke. I highly doubt that. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep covering the story. It matters because it's a very rare W for us, the sane people in America. And it's worth talking about. Bud Light, bye-bye.